Hello everyone, this is the Prussian Prince with our Total War Attila tournament match cast. This is the NAFT 11 losers bracket semi-final between Houseplant of Wolf Clan and Nystrom, no clan I believe, but I haven't seen him before, so he must be new to the community, or at least I just haven't been paying too much attention to the Attila competitive scene. So we will see. Going to put it in slow motion, and we'll see how things go. So for the Huns here, we have. Oh, I didn't go over the factions. My bad, forgot. Anyway, Houseplant is playing as the Eastern Romans, and we have nystrom as the Huns. For Huns, we have Step Warlord, Silver 2, Fast Charge on the General. Then cavalry-wise, we have looks like 4 Step Cataphracts and 2 Noble Step Cataphracts. Then for the rest of the units, we see 2 Step Spearmen, 1 on each flank it seems, and a bunch of War Warriors. Let's see, 6 War Warriors and a Chosen War Warrior, so fairly decent Hunnic build. Oh, actually, a Hunnic mounted bow on each of the flanks. Forgot about that. Now for the East Roman build, we have this Magister Militum Bronze 2 General with no abilities again. So yeah, that's kind of weird. Then we have 3 Cataphractari here. 3 Cataphractari here as well. Skirmisher wise, we have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Funditores. So huge skirmish edge over the Huns here. The Huns just purely have a rush build, as you can see. No step bows at all, which is quite peculiar. Now the infantry of the Eastern Romans in the center, we see 2 Productores Domestici Silver 1 with a Bronze 1 Numeroi. Then what else do we have? Alright, it was 6 Funditores. Did I say 5? Maybe I did. Now 2 Heterea Guards, Bronze 1 on each flank. So this is a very good build for the East Romans actually. But let's just fast forward things a little bit here. But yeah, the Hunnic mounted bows are going to be instrumental in getting rid of these pesky Heterea Guards that the East Romans have. We'll see how the engagement starts. So here we go. Huns charging in right now with the Step Cataphracts. They're pulling out immediately after getting into the Funditores. Nice job as long as they don't get caught, but it looks like kind of getting these Noble Step Cataphracts caught by Cataphractari, so not the best here. At least getting rid of the Funditores, but now the Step Cataphract has to turn around and get a charge off, otherwise they... Oh, should have turned around actually, I think. But these Hunnic mounted bows getting some nice flaming shots off onto the Cataphractari. Very well done. We need to see some charges into these Hetereas, because these Hetereas definitely pushing forward farther than they should be. Oh, they're gonna get charged. No, they're gonna pull back. Rapid advancing as well out of there, so nice job, but kind of charging into their own Hetereas, so wasted charge of the Cataphractari. But too much blobbing by the Huns here with 2 cavalry units. Hunnic mounted bows need to just go around right now and rear charge this Heterea. Not quite sure why that's not happening right now. They need to go in. I don't like this charge in the center by the Step Cataphracts though. This is not going to be effective against the Numeroi. Well, if the Numeroi are not braced, then it is going to be more effective. We have this charge here. It looks like the Step Cataphracts are getting completely wrecked here. They did not do very well, but the follow-up Noble Step should do fine. I don't know why this unit is not being more annoying against the Hetereas, because rear charging the Hetereas is good with Hunnic mounted bows. So definitely feel like the Hunnic mounted bows here are being misused by the Huns. But anyway, these Hetereas here are dying because they're getting destroyed by so many units here, as you can see. More cavalry pushing through, but looks like this Step Cataphract here gonna make it into the Hetereas, doing some damage, but not a lot. These Chosen Wars here going down. Hetereas here still on the field. We have the Step Cataphract charging into this blob, but Heterea Guards here, this is exactly where they want to fight, but they did actually get charged, so they're gonna go down rapidly, it seems. Right flank going very well for the Huns, as you can see here. This Cataphractari against Noble Step, I mean, there's no hope, especially with Step Spearmen support. The Step Spearmen starting to get kills, and I mean, it's not even the best move here with the Skirmish Cav. Like, that's the moral of the story for me right now. The Skirmish Cav needs to do more instead of just shooting. You bring Skirmish Cav because it's Cav that can charge, not because it can shoot. The main utility is to charge the extra with your extra Cav, to just charge the enemy infantry that you see especially these hate rear guards that are actually fairly vulnerable to charges. Okay, well, they're not really vulnerable compared to like Huskars or something, but still would do a lot of damage if you charge them with skirmish caps. So I don't really understand why that's not the case. Maybe he's keeping them for the late game for charges or something like that. Could also be the case. But I still prefer to use them earlier to get charges off if you can. So Step Spearmen here in position to defend against Carafactari. Wars disengaging so they don't lose as much thanks to the charge. But this blob here, as you can see, Hatrea is going down because there are more wars here in this fight. But another Hatrea guard is supporting. So these Hatrea guards are going to be very difficult to deal with. These wars going to kill these units. This Hatrea going to go down for sure though. The Hatreas are getting significant amount of kills, but not enough to be cost effective. Step Warlord, however, coming around with a rear charge onto all these units, should just chain route this side. Ooh, the left side of the Huns not looking good. Chain routing because of the friendly fire of this Hunnic mounted bow with flaming shot. That was not good use of friendly fire. There's never good use for friendly fire, but I mean flaming arrows. Still could just continue to chain route the own men of the Huns here. But we have more units coming around for the Huns. As you can see, these units gonna be chain routed of the Eastern Romans. Could turn the game around. Hatrea Guard gonna go down here. As you can see, the Cataphracta are getting shot at by Hunnic mounted bows, so they're taking a lot of damage, especially as they've lost a lot of HP already. This is becoming a late game. Step Spearman gonna get charged by Cataphractari here, but looks like Step Warlord pulling out and kind of stopping the charge. Now we have the Step Spearman still coming through, trying to get to the Magister Militum, because if the Magister Militum dies, this is going to be huge. Hunnic mounted bows targeting the enemy Cataphractari, but this unit looks like it is using the, what's it called, the skirmish mode. So it's not actually, it pulled back on its own. That is, needs to be turned off. But still, Cataphractari getting shot and taking damage right now. But Flaming Shot is kind of risky in this blob, could end up routing the own units. However, the Magister Militum here is going down, is down to 33 men, and in this blob of Wars, Step Spearmen, and Noble Step Cataphracts, he should be going down rapidly. We have finally the mounted bows just charging into these Hatreas, gonna do so much damage to these Hatreas. Just look at the Hatreas drop to that impact damage from the Hunnic mounted bows, as you can see. Hatreas here going down as well, but they're using Headhunt, so they're unbreakable. But at this point, yeah, just so many units for the Huns left, but very, very close game and tricky. After that chain route on the left flank, the East Romans were seemingly in favor. Yeah, with some rear charges, the Huns saved the game here. They just chain routed like 3 units with the Step Warlord, I believe. But yeah, another victory for the Huns here. And that is game. So let's look at stats. Wars doing quite well. Even the Step Spearman, and wow, the Step Warlord, insane. Cavalry of the Huns doing quite well. Even the Hunnic mounted bows, which I would say that they were misused again. They could have done so much more this game. As for the Eastern Romans, well, Proctorus and Numeroi, well, what are they going to do against Wars? Nothing really. Hatrea Guards, most of them doing significant damage, especially one of them, but they just kind of got charged, so they didn't really like it. They got overwhelmed as well. Cataphractari not doing too great. I mean, they can't really do great against Noble Step, so yeah, not the best engagement for them. Magister Militum getting kills, but he was just tanking so long until he got routed off the field. I don't think he got killed even. But yeah, that is the match. So hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video. And I'll see you next time.